talk about these hoes, let's talk about money. 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 Money.
Well, happy to have you. Now, help me out with a little something here. I hope you'll be patient with me because obviously I'm not cool and all, so I can't call you Fitty. So I'm thinking maybe $50 Jackson.
Over my entire time with RBK, I got about $80 million.
And you still working?
Yeah, like, I mean, look, for me,
What's wrong with you?
50 Cent said, "I have less compassion than most people. If you are one of 50's enemies, he will humiliate you, troll, and make your current life even harder." Let's look at some people who got on 50 Cent's bad sides. Mitchell Green.
I seen some friends that I knew from my old neighborhood. I was championing with, I seen some friends I knew from my old neighborhood with some, the stuff that we wear now, the Gucci stuff and Louis, it's all that beautiful stuff, you know?
Mitchell Green was caught stealing millions from Mitchell Green and had to surrender his home. You may not know that 50 Cent is more than just a rapper. Curtis Jackson.
Well, happy to have you. Now, help me out with a little something here. I hope you'll be patient with me because obviously I'm not cool and all, so I can't call you Fitty. So I'm thinking maybe $50 Jackson.
A business magnate, Jackson's alcohol company, Sire Spirits, is the parent of his world-renowned brands and cognac. Cognac can only be made in France, and that's because the grapes are very specific. He needs to learn French and still determine what makes cognac taste good. Mitchell Green is hired as his director of brand management to help him communicate and buy the fermented drink. Mitchell Green, a wholesaler in France, is supposed to work in Sire Spirits' best interest, ensuring that their product is of the highest quality. They didn't know that he only wanted to fill his pockets with green. Mitchell Green discovered two perfect suppliers for Fire and Sire Spirits, Castelnau and Ragnau. The French distillers agreed that Sire could purchase cognac for them. Mitchell signed separate agreements with Castelnau, Ragnau, and Branch Consulting through his LLC. This gave Green an agency known as a commission. Sire Spirits charges a fee for each bottle sold. He signed non-disclosure agreements as well as with distillers. The agreements required Castelnau's best efforts to serve Castelnau and that no other champagne be sold or represented to Sire or Sire Sprites. He didn't look for the brand's best supplier while working at 50 Cent Company. He found a company that paid him extra money on the side for 2 years. Mitchell made more than $2 million off of the false agency fees. Green confessed his scams. Someone threatened to expose his crimes and extortion scheme. After being found guilty, the liquor brand fired Green. Sire Spirits won a $6 million legal victory over Green. The 50-year-old celebrated with one of the most vile trolls ever. In an Instagram post, he announced his intention to take Green's property. "I suggest putting epoxy flooring in his room. I'm keeping it around in his family photos, which is a theme in the place. LOL." This Instagram post was just one of the hundreds of thousands of posts he made to destroy an enemy. 50 Cent's Instagram trolling is a part of hip-hop culture, and anyone can be caught astray, just like this random man on the street. Busta Bus wins the award for hip-hop's strongest neck. Busta Rhymes' mouth opened like that because Madonna posted a suggestive picture of herself on Instagram. He reposted it and called it the funniest. Madonna is under the bed trying to act like a virgin aged 63. She fired out. He posted another picture of him. Madonna posted that someone mocked the pop star this way, like a virgin 63 challenge. She didn't enjoy it very much. Your new career gets attention because you humiliate other people on social media. You're jealous, you'll like me, and you look like me, and you have more fun at my age, but you won't be as attractive or happy. We got an apology from 50 Cent. Fat Joe. 50 Cent has been trolling since long before Instagram. 13 years ago, he did a skit in which he was rushed to hospital after hearing Fat Joe's music. This fake mixtape was made for Fat Joe's next album, Elephant in the Sand. 50 Cent and Fat Joe have a real history. Fat Joe's comment at the VMAs in 2005 triggered a heated debate between G-Unit and Terror Squad. Later in the evening, 50 Cent responded with threats. Fat Joe was charged $20 million for this public feud. Fat Joe was the first artist to collaborate with Jordan because of his love for sneakers and his relationship with Michael Jordan. I met with him 6 times to discuss designers and designs for Fat Joe Jordans. Michael Jordan was uninterested in hip-hop after VMA's Mike owed the deal. It was dangerous. Fat Joe lost $20 million by not signing the deal with Jordan. Even at 50 Cent, Fat Joe is familiar with losing cash. He doesn't lose money because of rap meets. It is because he lends it to people that can't repay him. If you thought that he was harsh with Mitchell Green, look at what he said to Darren Mitchell after he refused to pay. Ja Rule. This video will tell you all about 50 Cent's famous central figures. Let's forget about all the violence and instead look at 50 Centrals as an opponent. Start with the Fire Festival. The festival where the luxury geodesic tents were Usaid relief tents, and Will Wild Dog was more popular than the headlining act. Twitter Fifth also got involved, posting a meme depicting Donald Trump appointing Ja Rule as Secretary of Festivals. I can't get anything right, lol. Ja was partly responsible for organizing the Exuma Island Festival and profusely apologized for how things ended. Ja Rule was trolled most famously for ridiculing the prices of tickets to his show when claiming that he bought 200 tickets. Groupon had a $15 deal. It wasn't a big deal, even though no one in the front row, you still have to perform as if everyone is there. Rick Ross. Some people believe that Rick Ross chose to hype 50 Cent at a music event where Rick did not like how he looked. In 2011, he called Ross a fat boy after Ross suffered 2 seizures in a single day. 50 sued Rick Ross for $2 million in 2015 after he used the song at the club as part of Renzo Remix's project.
Rose, let's get 'em. Only on the black market. December 4th, Young Enzel.
In 2018, Rick Ross went to the hospital for a possible heart attack, and most of his peers prayed for him. 50 Cent reminded me of a scene in Rocky Ross. He also said, those who know Rocky will recognize this image as a scene after Drago defeated Apollo Creed. Young Buck. In a place where bitch-ass cattle came to fuck us, the 50-year-old has been teasing Buck for years. The Power Mogul attributed his reaction to Lil Nas X dressing up as Nicki Minaj for Halloween to Buck, who allegedly slept with women of different gender. If he wins a BBL, I think Lil Nas X and Young Buck might form a romantic connection. He looked just like a junior. His previous lover, is it you, Junior? He once posted a picture of a woman wearing thigh-high boots and said she was Buck's grandmother. Fans of 50 Cent love trolling, and they are a lot like his Instagram followers. When the Queen's legend heard that Method Man had allegedly hooked up with Wendy Williams, the Wu-Tang Lang icon couldn't help but rub him by asking what the last weed was when he made and what made you do this, blood. He also made a second post which he deleted, trolling Meth. You would also not remember this shit if you were me at Method Man. Never, bitch, I can't recall. Williams and 50 Cent had an explosive relationship. Her relationship with Method Man has been a questionable one for many years. 50 Cent also posted a picture of Wendy without makeup. P. Diddy. In the video of P. Diddy, we told you that 50 Cent said Puffy knew who killed Biggie. Who was it that just sat in the guitars? We need to help understanding them. They're going to kill us all out. Met Puffy. You need to know who hit the man. Diddy I is a gay man, just as Young Buck 50 Cent call him. I can no longer help. You will soon all be all gay and happy. Now you're all under Puffy Daddy's leadership. Report the thief to the rainbow nearest you. Madonna. Madonna, who is not that young, decided to share her explicit pictures on Instagram for some reason. 50 had no choice but to respond. In his first post, he said, "This is the funniest shit ever, lol. Madonna is under the bed trying to act virginal at age 63. She would have shot it out if her old ass wasn't up." Here's how the pop star reacted. "You have decided to smack me. You're trying to get attention for your new career by humiliating others on social media. This is the lowest choice an adult or an artist can make. You're jealous because you won't have the same fun or look as good when you reach my age." She apologized for hurting Madonna's emotions on Twitter. She then dug out an old MTV picture from 2003. "Okay, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. This is not in my interest. Because I'd seen the image before, I spoke what I thought. I hope my apology has been accepted by you. You were trying to humiliate me. You tried to humiliate me. Yeah, your apology is fake. Your apology is not valid. I'll mention 4 of 5 things about your apology. It's easy to find you on the video. Me hanging out next door to Madonna? She's over there rehearsing. You can say hello to Madonna when you arrive. You understand, my old friend? What am I saying? Or I'm a bit of a baby. Will the other rappers be able to walk along with Madonna during her rehearsal? The safety of a wild apology will not be accepted if the person does not know. What are you apologizing? What you should apologize for is your ageist, misogynistic, and sexist remarks. Bow Wow. 50 Cent accused him of taking money from him in the strip club. Bow Wow was a celebrity guest at Alert Gentlemen's Club in Atlanta. He gave him giant stacks of $1 bills, but he said Bow Wow took the money and fled. 50 Cent tweets at the time said, "We came here as follows. Bow Wow is stealing the ones. Why are you throwing that at the dancers? You'd better have the money from me by Monday." Later, he turned his attention to Jermaine Dupri, founder of the So-So Death Records. He said that this shit was bad. JD, yeah man, you can't party with us anymore. Bow Wow still has a lot of anger because Madonna called him a misogynist, ageist, and sexist. In the caption, he said that shed moss like Madonna's pictures. I see Bow Wow angry. I told everyone he bought that money from home from the strip club.
The way I see it, the niggas in Asia owe me money. First of all, as soon as I come out, you know it's a gangster fest. It's all the wrong niggas in one room, right? So you know it could pop off at any time, and I set the tone, and that's why I go right every time.
Shake your head, fool. The money was for dancers. He had a lot of money. He took the money home with him. He took your clubbing money and took it to his home. Like you. I'm also bummed. You can't come with us anywhere. Bow Wow quickly responded in the comments with a rebuttal, claiming that he was supported, and yeah, he did support him. He wrote, "I liked it because you called her a fool. You can see her post if you swipe it over." A few people dismissed Bow Wow's comment as an excuse. One person even wrote as a nice save. I almost forgot the Bow Wow challenge where people couldn't help but comment on it. He posted a picture of his new car to Instagram. Tory Lanez. This video from comedian Ty Ham Commodore, which makes fun of Tory Lanez's patchy and bald hair, was captioned by 50 Cent captioning. The video shows that it's supposed to be Tory Lanez being shot, however, the bullets only grazed his head and cut off some of his hair. He had trolled the situation before the Megan Thee Stallion when Tory allegedly shot her in the legs. 50 Cent posted a joke about his $26 million fall, horse parodying a 90s scene in Boys in the Hood, where a character named Rick runs from John after he shoots him. Megan's image overlaps Rick's and Tory's is placed onto John's. 50 Cent captioned this post, "Run, Ricky, run, Ricky, run, run, run." What's going on here? In a second, more specific meme, 50 Cent mocks Tory Lanez's height. The rapper's arrest document from the weekend list shows his height as 5 feet 3. The meme features Tory's face edited onto Mini-Me from the Austin Powers spy films with a gun. He captioned it, "Verified Tory said, bitch quit playing with me, pimpin'. Lol, I'm not a gamer." Floyd Mayweather. Floyd and 50 Cent fell over a business transaction and haven't made amends since. For example, 50 Cent trolled photoshopped Floyd as a Louis Vuitton handbag after his brand-heavy outfit at the Super Bowl. Who is this guy who turned my Louis into a champ? What happens next? Floyd spent $18 million on a watch he called a billionaire watch. 50 Cent had to comment, "They found the only guy dumb enough in the entire world to buy that watch. Grab the strap." Busta Rhymes. 50 Cent is fond of, well, guess what? Of fucking with Busta Rhymes. For instance, because he was overweight, 50 Cent posted a picture of Busta before he lost weight and compared the shape to Tracy Morgan's. Do they look similar? He's going to curse me when he awakes. He said Busta Rhymes' arms were the same size as Curtis's legs. Busta Rhymes were also given a video discussing his fight with Curtis. Suge Knight. Suge Knight is now in prison for his efforts to free his artists. Suge helped some of his artists who were in trouble. He paid $1 million bail once for Snoop. Yeah, Snoop went to jail a million times, but well, here we go. In the documentary, he told how he had helped Snoop, Dre, and others, saying that they were his people. Fat Boy was ridiculed by 50 Cent, who said he looked out for lowlives. 6ix9ine. Curtis initially called 69 sons, but after Rainbow Herd's arrest and when he began working for the Feds, Curtis severed all ties. Many began to speculate about 21 Savage being British when his citizenship as the American was questioned. Descent claimed on Instagram that Tekashi wrote the article about Savage's meme 69, which noticed that 21 Savage looked British. He called 69 a retard in a tweet. "Your Honor, my son is a bit developmentally disabled. Can I go and get him so I can bring him to court with me?" Shaniqua Tompkins. Also, 50 Cent trolled his baby mama. The two have had a heated romance for years, but 50 Cent recently trolled Shaniqua over her financial state and cosmetic surgery. He captioned a picture of a mummy, "My first international tour, I returned." Shanique said, "Boo, that is you, LOL. She had her body redone. I thought she was investing in real estate." He captioned, "I told you what to do, bitch. I appreciate you watching. Later, see you all." And that is the story of how 50 Cent bullies his enemies and celebrities. Now, he does bully a lot of his friends as well, but when it comes to his enemies and celebrities, oh boy, 50 Cent really loses his change. Catch my drift? Change 50 Cent because he's got sense. Anyways, he becomes a full dollar against these people, and these were some notable things that you should be looking out for. He has a lot of beef with a lot of people. I mean, everybody in the hip-hop industry has beef with somebody or the other person. It's a thing. Without beef, you're not interesting, apparently to Death Row Records and whatnot. But hey, that was it for today's video, huh? Thank you so much for watching this video. Like the video if you enjoy our content and agree with how 50 Cent bullies his friends and enemies and all these celebrities. But oh well. Comment down your favorite bullying moment from 50 Cent himself, and also subscribe to the channel if you enjoy our videos. Share around with your friends, and thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for more fun content.